About 10 years ago, I heard from someone, also a person with deep access to the CCP's top circles, who told me that the CCP had already begun training their future US presidents, cultivating and grooming their future presidents. What does that mean? It means they weren't grooming just one person, but an entire group, giving them targeted grooming. For example, sending them to Harvard, training their public speaking skills or their writing abilities, and ultimately preparing them to be placed on the US presidential throne. And of course, they would be the CCP's spokespersons. Anyone groomed and lifted up by them would, without question, 100% be loyal to the CCP, because everything they had was given by the CCP. So when I first heard this, I knew that if America didn't take it seriously enough, then within the next 10 or 20 years, we could very well see a US president who is essentially a CCP person. Later on, through various channels, I checked and verified they do have such programs. They are doing it, but how exactly they do it, where they run it, whether it's in Beijing or elsewhere, and who the selected candidates are, that's far too high level. Ordinary people would never know. I myself very much want to know. For example, is this person, Mamdani, one of the CCP's cultivated targets? I have no idea. Maybe he is.
John Lu openly admitted it. He said that the high number of Asian votes that Mamdani received was something John Lu operated and helped with behind the scenes.
Yes, that's what he himself said at a press conference. What I mean is this: was Mamdani already identified 10 years ago as someone the CCP wanted to groom? Maybe Mamdani himself knows the black hand behind him. People say it's Obama, right? Everyone believes so now. People say he's Obama's pick, little Obama. And if he rises, he would, of course, be 100% loyal to Obama. So is it the CCP behind it or not? We don't know. I'm just looking at it from this angle. But there's no question the CCP is backing him. Backing someone isn't the same as cultivating them from the start. It could simply be that they're betting on somebody. Take that person in Boston. She might not be CCP trained. Or maybe she is. I don't know. But at least a dozen years ago, the CCP had already started deliberately cultivating their own people. Not just picking people. Those are two different things. Picking means someone is running for office, and they decide they like you, so they help you and push you upward. But cultivating means they start grooming you from childhood, like raising my own son or daughter. That's completely different.
So once grown, you become entirely their own person.
Exactly. So I believe if Trump hadn't been elected, then within 10 years, we really would have seen someone they groomed emerge to run for president, and their chances would be higher than ordinary candidates.
Yes, because there's a huge machine operating behind them, while others are essentially fighting alone, especially in the early stage before getting their party's endorsement.